Absolutely. Hello, 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 love revolution beloveds, y'all. I am in for such a treat. Me personally, I'm in for such a treat. And then I'm delighted to share this beautiful, beautiful soul with the rest of the Love Revolution beloveds. And we are just going to dive right in. And so, Carolyn, welcome. Tell everybody a little bit about you and a little bit about your podcast and the name of your podcast. And then we'll just go from there.
Thank you. And Dr. Love, when I saw you the first time, someone said, Carolyn, you haven't met her yet? Oh my goodness. I can imagine the two of you coming together. It's like an explosion, a
Yes.
love bomb,
Yes.
sending love notes out to the world and the universe. So
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And you know who I am? I am all about love.
Yeah.
I I have been looking for it my whole life, and I didn't have it as a younger soul and a human being. And a lot of my life I looked for it in the wrong places. And now I know that my leadership role in my lifetime, my living legacy, and my calling is to shine my light of love onto the world
Mhm.
in a way that people feel safe,
Mhm.
they feel secure, they can feel this extraordinary opportunity to tap into what
Yeah.
is possible, what the potential is, because love is the answer to everything.
Everything, every single question. Yes.
Absolutely agree.
Yes.
And so I'm honored in the wise, mature years of 67 years of being on the planet to
Uh,
do what I love to do, to connect with the people that I love to connect with. And I've been passionate about business and leadership for over 40 years, been an entrepreneur, trainer, teacher, keynote, consultant. And now I also have my podcast
which is
that
called.
Love Inspired Leadership. So I get to talk about what I want to talk about.
Yeah.
I get to communicate with absolutely extraordinary people around the world. I get to ask whatever questions I want to, and we can dive deep fast, and truth is told, and
Yes.
alignment happens, and
Yes.
radiance happens in my podcast,
Yeah.
which is that loving light on the world. And I just know it's my role, my responsibility to serve from my highest self, and that is what I'm doing. And I also have a community called the Aim High Sanctuary,
Oh,
which is beautiful group of women that we come together each month and really look at truth, alignment, and radiance, and come together in a loving space for grace to move
wow.
forward, to honor each other, and come together to collaborate, share stories, share experiences, share knowledge, share wisdom. So it's a very meaningful circle
Yeah.
of women that is, I am so honored. Honestly, I got truth bumps all over. I am so
Oh,
blessed. I know it. And so it's this beautiful circle of energy of love that comes in
yes.
there and runs around, and it just fills up and it fills up again. And there's, for me, there's too many women in this world that are suffering.
Yeah.
And my mission is to support women to realize that there is a safe place.
Mm.
There is a place that you can come and be vulnerable and tell the truth,
Mm-hmm.
and be able to be seen, heard, and supported in this space for grace. And it's so meaningful to me. I've yeah,
Beautiful.
that's me. That's me.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. You know, the law of attraction is real. And when we put things out there and then it comes back to us, and even as you were talking, I've written down three names of people that I have to connect you with. And as I shared with you before we started recording, there was already somebody I met with earlier today that I've already connected you to because we do need more love in the world. And for me, I'm curious about what your definition is because or how what your working definition is. When I talk about love, I mean letting others voluntarily evolve and letting ourselves voluntarily evolve. So it is
Hold
unconditional.
on, pause, pause. Letting others voluntarily evolve.
Yes.
Oh,
And
yum.
letting ourselves
Oh, letting ourselves volunteer.
voluntarily evolve.
Oh, well, that's delicious. That's like chocolate ganache
There you go,
dessert.
sister.
So it's like, when you eat chocolate ganache dessert and the flavors in your mouth, and you think, oh,
Yeah.
that's so good. I want my next bite.
Yeah.
I'm not even finished this bite yet, but I love chocolate. But that's what that is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's love is so sacred to me.
Mhm.
Love is everything to me. Love is I've fallen in love with myself. I've fallen in love with my life. I love nature's nourishment. I have fallen in love with this concept of honoring myself.
Mhm.
And so now I know that for me to shine that light of honor on other women, to give themselves permission
Mhm.
that they can create their own self-honoring rituals, which is what I've done in the last,
Beautiful.
8 years or whatever. And my life has been transformed. And so love is not on the outside.
Mhm. Mhm.
I mean, I looked for it everywhere. I mean,
Yeah.
I made lots of money. Even in my 20s, I was in sales. I could sell igloos to Eskimos, my clients used to tell me. I was in
Yeah.
the beauty industry. It was very good to me. I bought a house at 22, 2 blocks
Wow.
from the water. It was very good to me. And then I got bored. So then I moved in and moved to another bigger city, did consulting and did lots of things. But I always looked for it out there. So
Yeah.
it was success. So I had all this financial abundance and I'm still not happy. What is going on here? What's missing? Where's the gap?
Mhm.
I didn't know.
Mhm.
So then I ventured out into many different categories. But then I went what I call to go within to win. That's one of my
Oh, I love it.
phrases that pays, right? So I decided to go within.
Mhm.
So I started to look in the mirror deeply. And then I started to see a
Yeah.
lot of things where I was out of alignment with
Yes.
what love is, what
Yep.
love does, what love stands for, what love represents, what
Mhm.
love speaks, and
Mhm.
how love is intentional
Mhm.
and takes action. So I
Mhm.
started to clean up bit by bit by bit by bit by bit. And then my energy increased. People say, how do you have so much energy all the time, Carolyn?
Oh, yeah.
How do you do that? Well, I choose love
Yeah.
in every situation, in
Mhm.
every circumstance. And do things become challenging at times that happen outside of myself? Absolutely.
Mhm.
And I pause and I stop and I breathe and I go within and I ask, what would love do right now?
Yes.
Where is
Yes.
love represented in this circumstance?
Yes. Yeah.
What is it that I can look at that is the deep truth here?
Yes. So talking about this self-nourishment,
Yes.
um, would you share either one of the ones that you do for yourself
Oh,
or a way that you encourage others to do this for themselves,
yes.
whichever
Yeah,
direction
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to go?
Well, I'm very greedy. I started with just journaling in the morning, right? And then I did the journal. Now I do a recording. So what I do is I write a journal, dearest God, 1 page, and it's a brain. Here's the issue, here's the solution, and
Mhm.
I've been doing it for years, years and years and years. And I decided to write this journal every day. I have 2 children. One's 27, one's 29 next week. And I wanted them to actually know who I am because they don't. And so I did these journals. I thought when I pass, they're going to find these books and they're going to see these books and they're going to realize what life is and what's important. And
Mhm.
it'll make a difference for them. And then I started to share that I was doing this. And they said, well, why don't you do recordings? I
Wow.
said, no, I don't take selfies. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. And then I thought, I'll just do it. One of my clients said, just do it for 2 weeks. So I journal, I pick up my phone. It's 5:30 or 6 in the morning. So I get up really early. I get up like between 4:30 and 5 because I've got so much to do in the morning. And I love it. So I write my journal, and then I recorded myself for 2 weeks. And then I looked at them and I cried and cried and cried. And I
Mm,
knew I could not keep this for myself. I
mm,
could not do that. So I do it every day. I've done it for a long time. So that is what I put in my lead magnet, which is 21 days above the line living. It's about love. It's about leadership. It's about reflection. It's about looking in the mirror at the truth about
mm.
what matters in life. And that is that love is the answer. So
Yeah.
I just use it now in my pajamas, no makeup, no hair. Occasionally there's a little piece of banana in my teeth, but I think, you know what? Who cares?
Yeah.
Because I used to have to kind of be perfect. Well, I don't have to be perfect anymore.
Right.
I give myself permission. So I do that is one ritual. And
Uh,
then I became a certified magnified healer. So I do that ritual. It takes me about 20 minutes. Then I do 22 minutes of yoga with Adrienne to stretch my body and breathe and have my mind body connection. And then I go for a 20-minute jaunt, I call it. So it's not a walk and it's not a jog. It's in between. So I'm
okay.
not fast, I'm steady.
Uh,
I'm outside, I'm touching the trees, I'm talking to the flowers, I'm looking at the ocean, feeling gratitude all the way and thanking God for God's plan and my role in this whole journey. And then I come back and have a shower and get beautified. So that takes about 4.5, 5 hours.
beautiful.
And I love it
Yeah.
because it creates this, what it's changed me. And I'll tell you how it's changed me. I've inspired many women to do it. You don't have to do as much as I do, but it works for me.
Right.
So what it teaches me to actually trust myself that
Yes.
I can make these decisions for me first before I give to the world, before I have to show up, before I be here on Zoom or do my things in person. You know, it's nourishing my soul. It's
Mhm.
nourishing my mind, my heart, my spirit, and my body. So I am holding that space for
That's
grace
right.
for myself
Yes.
first every day.
Yeah. 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 Well, and I have, even while you were talking, I wrote down three more names of people that I have to introduce you to. 'Cause that's so
I love
amazing.
it. I
I
love
love
it.
it. I love it. I love it. This conversation could literally be 15 hours in
It
one
could be.
sitting. But I keep these relatively short. And so will you share your lead magnet one more time with folks and how they can get in touch with you?
Yeah. So what I'll do is I will give it to you. It's called the 21-day above the line living. I will give them that. And I want to let you know that it is a gift to you. My only request is that you reach out to me on LinkedIn and let me know what the experience is of you going through the 21 days. Let me know which days really had an impact and had an influence in what it is that you think, some of the decisions you're going to make. And so those are gifts to me. So I do a lot of speaking too. So those are gifts to me. And it's what I get back as a gift of love when I hear the difference it's made in your life.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Incredibly powerful, incredibly powerful.
And
Carolyn, it is a true divine appointment that you and I were connected. It is such
thanks.
a joy and delight to have you as a part of Love Revolution. And I say yes to being a guest on your podcast whenever we can work that
Excellent.
out. And I
I'll give you the link right now.
find you delightful and such a love bug. Truly such a love bug. I mean, we want 8 billion people to love 8 billion people, and you're out there making that happen. So thank you.
Wow. Well, look at your vision, girl. Wow.
Thank you. Thank
Wow. Well, can I become a part of that
you.
too?
You already are. You're here. You are.
Okay, okay. I gotta do this because this is what really I love too. Yay.
Oh, yay. We can both do it. Yes. Okay. Awesome. Love it. Love
Thank,
it. Love it. Love
thank
it. Love
you.
it. Love it.
Thank you.
All right. Love Revolution, beloveds. This is Carolyn Cooper. And y'all go check out her amazing offer that she gave. Go check out the podcast. Go find her on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Let's figure out ways we can put more love into the world, beloveds. Until next time. Thank y'all. Bye-bye.